any way you want it. That's the way you need it. Any way you want it. She used to love.
He used to sing.
She did everything.
She loves to move. She loves to groove. She loves a loving thing.
There they go.
Oh, Mike.
All right.
Oh, every night.
No.
So hold tight.
Hold tight. Baby, hold tight. She said, any way you want it. That's the way you need it. Any way you want it.
Are they going to play the song that goes to the beginning of the show?
They're doing that right now.
Right now.
Coming to you pre-recorded from Ace Broadcast Studios in Glendale, California. It's the Big Three Podcast. I'm Don Barris. Today I'm along with
More.
and also one of my favorite people on the face of the earth,
Scary Perry.
No, I was talking about Mary Jane, and then Perry's here too. Okay, well, we have a very interesting show today. It could be the very last podcast, too.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, a lot of things have happened, and we may touch base with that because, as you know, this show is different from most podcasts. And
Why? How is it different, Dan?
Well, like a lot of podcasts, we'll talk about pop culture, but what the twist is that we'll get into our own personal lives. And boy, have we got some personal lives to talk about today.
Yeah, and you turn and you twist a lot of shit about my personal life.
Oh, I twist a lot of shit about
Not you personally.
Oh, I do?
You alone.
Huh.
Don't get it twisted.
No, what are you talking about, Scaremaster?
You guys are all on the internet trying to make.
I
it look
am.
like,
I am.
I say you guys. It means.
Wait a minute.
You,
No.
him,
What it means
her,
is this. There's a lot of
anybody
people.
and everybody on the Facebook
Okay,
page.
that has nothing to do with me, and that has nothing to do with Mole. And again, you blamed us for bullshit. I see that we have a call.
Quincy.
No, it's not Quincy. I think it's somebody who's about ready to let his guy go. I spoke with your agent today, Hank Greenberg. And did you yell at him?
He got into my face. I got into his.
Really? So it was smart to have this guy fire you and let you go. That was smart? That was a smart play? Was that a smart play?
He didn't say that I'm fired.
I'm asking you, was that a smart... Well, he
No, it
told
wasn't.
me that you're fired because you're an unprofessional fuck. That's what he told me.
Good.
Why is that good? Here's the first
I'll
guy...
find better.
Really? You saw
I'll
some
do
of
it
his
on my
clients.
own.
You saw some of his clients.
And I'll do it
you
on my
had
own.
years to do it on your own. What'd you do with those years?
Nothing.
You wasted a lot of money
Because
on
I was
skateboards that
stupid.
couldn't sell. We have a call here. Go ahead.
Don, hey, it's Hank. How are you?
Hey, Greenberg.
Greenberg.
Perry's agent.
The
Hank.
agent of Perry. And I was just talking about what we talked about earlier.
So I'm fired?
Well, I mean...
so you tell Don...
Wait a minute. Listen. Let
you
him
tell
talk.
Don-
Let him answer you. Go ahead.
Perry quit the show today, right? I thought it was just Don and Mole today.
No, Perry came in the last second.
Oh, thanks for telling me that, Perry.
I didn't think I was going to be here.
I don't know. I think Perry and I, we've done our best together, and
Hank,
there's no,
you and I
there's
gotta
no
work
hard
things
feelings
out.
or anything. It's just Perry keeps quitting the show, and he sues people. He's always threatening to sue people. Now I'm worried. My legal counsel at our firm is warning me about possible lawsuits. Like, is Perry going to sue you all of a sudden? And after a while, I don't know. I just don't need it. I don't need the anxiety.
Okay. And
you don't need the anxiety, dude. I have a broken neck.
Oh, really?
And I got an arm and fingers that are always number than shit.
Well, Perry, let me ask you this: Did I break your neck?
Emotionally, everybody.
Wait a
in this
minute. He
room
broke
is-
your neck?
No.
Did I break your neck?
No.
Did I
Perry
break your
starts
neck?
talking like this, and I think I'm getting sued for some crazy.
You're not going to
reason.
get
And I
sued.
just-
You need money to file a lawsuit against somebody, something Perry does not have.
Well, some scummy lawyer will probably be willing to help Perry just sue everyone, because what do they care? He'll just find some user, someone who's going to take advantage of him and pretend to be his friend, and then he'll just all of a sudden get involved in some sort of crazy...
Aren't we supposed to not talk about suing?
Do you remember when you wrote that in the contract?
Yeah, and by the way, this is in Perry's contract, you know. And
Yeah,
now
so he
broke
the contract. You threatened suing me. You were not allowed to say it. You threatened me all week that you were going to sue me.
All week?
Yeah.
I only said it once.
Well, you did. You said it.
Enough,
you said it twice.
Perry. I mean, like,
I'm getting very angry.
Listen to how Don and I talk. We talk
look
like
at what
adults.
keeps
we talk
going.
Like calm,
Excuse me.
Reasonable adults.
Let him talk. Hank, let him say what he's going to say. What are you so upset about?
I keep getting all these emails about me being gay.
From
or
who?
About me, all sorts of fucking
From me?
nuts.
From me?
And you're part of it.
From me? I'm part of it. I'm the guy that has told you to drop people that are clearly fucking with you.
And I have done
right.
that.
But what did you do? That's how Hank, if I may say this, that's how this whole thing started this week. I tried to get in touch with Perry because there's a guy that basically came out and gave me a private message saying that he's fucking with Perry. And so I called Perry to tell him, hey, listen, you should drop that guy. How did you handle that? How did you handle that, Perry?
I didn't want to drop him.
Okay, and how'd you handle it? How'd you handle it when I told you, after we had talked about this? Now, Hank, if I may say something, what I did, I said, Perry, there's a lot of guys that are out there, and I can tell the people that are fucking with you. And I said, what I'll do online is I'll find the people that are fucking with you, and if I tell you, hey, Perry, you should drop this guy because he's fucking with you, and he's going to fuck with you more. He's explained to me that he's fucking with you. He thinks he's part of the big three, and he wants to fuck with you.
You guys know, in the song The Gambler?
Yeah.
They
you
go,
got to know when to hold them.
Right.
Know when to fold them.
Know when to walk away. Know when to run.
Sing it, Perry.
You never count
your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done.
What happens is the gambler dies at the end.
Yeah.
He dies. I mean, not only, so he bummed the guy's cigarette, took his last cigarette, he took his last swig of booze, and then he tells him all that stuff, and then he dies. Yeah. So it might have been the cigarette and the booze that killed him, but also how awesome for that guy that he's like, hey, I went and hung out with this dude. The guy grabbed a cigarette and had a booze. He told me all stuff. Then he died. What an awesome train ride.
Yeah.
That's why I don't gamble.
Well, hey, Don, can I say one thing?
Shoot.
It's I have a business to run here, and
and I understand
I think sometimes that Perry doesn't understand how hard it is to make money in show business. That it actually just doesn't show up, and he starts saying crazy things like, "I want $1,000 every time I have to look at Don Barris."
You said every time you look at me.
He just doesn't understand how little money there is in so many of these projects, and you got to build and stick with it.
I want $1,000.
I arranged for Perry to even do an audition. I called over to Ace Broadcasting and I said, I want Perry to do some VO tape for me. I want to be able to have that. I want to be able to take that out. And Perry's
That's nice.
Oh, so you were...
Why is it that I never
Wait
heard
a minute.
about this?
So, okay, well...
And I'm finding out about it right now.
So really?
I don't know, Perry, because every time I talk to you, you end up screaming at me and you hang up.
Wrong.
And you tell me
Not
you're
every
working.
time I talk to you.
And you know what? By the way, Perry, I don't know how to tell you this, but some of us are actually really busy all day.
You've been out of the country a lot, haven't you?
What's that?
You've been out of the country a lot, haven't you?
I've been traveling. I'm going to Chicago tonight.
And aren't you studying right now?
Yeah, Sharon Stone and I are studying Kabbalah. We're actually flying to the Chicago Kabbalah Center tonight on her birthday.
That's awesome.
But anyway, that's totally beside the point.
Can I ask?
Some of us are super busy, and Perry talks to me like I'm just sitting around in my I just lie around in my condo all day.
No, I don't.
Thinking about how I'm not going to call him.
Hank, can I suggest something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Today, there's a lot of things that are going to come out of this show, like if there is a future of this show, because today may be the last show, because either Perry changes, and if I may throw this at you, I don't think, if he doesn't change, I don't think you should help him in any way, including taking that voiceover tape and trying to sell him as a voiceover artist.
Yeah, but whoever really changes, people don't change.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Well, hold on a second. I think Perry has something he wants to say to both you, Hank, and to Dan.
You got something to say to me, too?
I've got a lot to say, okay?
Is it
First
good?
off, it can be.
Okay.
First off...
He's got to catch a plane to Chicago. So say what you have to say to Mr. Greenberg first, and then we can let him go.
Yeah,
and then
first
you can talk
to
me.
Mr. Greenberg, and then you can talk to Dan.
So then you first will talk to Mr.
Okay.
Greenberg, and then you will talk to Don.
Okay, here's Perry first talking to Mr. Greenberg.
So, Mr. Greenberg, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, he's going to talk to you first. Then he'll talk to me.
To start with, Mr. Greenberg, I did not, and I don't mean to be mean to you in any way, shape, or form. All right? It's just all the pressure that I'm going under right now with having to wait for the surgery till after the 4th of May, and the 4th is when the pre-op is happening. You know, my shoulder's been bugging me, my neck's been bugging me, my fingers are always bugging me. That's one fucking thing.
Can I ask you this? So, are we doing anything to hurt that? I believe I am. No, I'm interrupting because I want him to tell Mr. Greenberg that Mr. Greenberg, who's done nothing but help him, you screamed at this man. He works with real fucking people. He's helping you, and you fucked with him. You should be apologizing and kissing his ass.
I screamed at him today and never before today.
That's one day too many.
Mr. G, I want to apologize for that.
All right, apology accepted.
Okay?
You did that really good, Scaremaster.
It was
Excuse me for belching.
almost believable.
Hey, you know what you should do in Chicago is get some cheese fries with Sharon Stone.
That would be great.
Perry, Scaremaster, you ever get the cheese on the fries in Chicago?
That was years ago.
Really
looking
good.
forward to try. I want to try some Italian beef.
Great sandwiches.
Yeah, I talked
all
to
over
Perry
the
about
place
that.
in Chi-Town.
You know, listen, apology accepted.
Thank you.
You know, and I'm worried about you. I want what's best for you.
Thank you.
And you know, I'm worried sometimes that your hot blood can kind of cloud your judgment, and you don't see who's on your team. And believe it or not, like, have Don Barris and I had a lot of differences? Absolutely. Have Don Barris and I locked horns? Of course. But do I think Don Barris is an honorable man who wants to help you?
Thank you.
And is doing the right thing for you? I actually do think that, yes.
Thank you.
I can agree with that, and I will admit it because, you know, we do fight constantly.
Sure.
All right. And in a way, when I saw it on tape with Windy City Heat, I laughed.
Do you think that's because you're stupid or you found it funny?
Because I found it funny.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Now, nobody ever expected me in that theater to laugh like I did at Paramount Pictures.
Or to cry.
And that time, too.
Yeah, I cried like crazy.
Like a little baby.
Like a little baby
bitch.
girl.
A lot of people were saying, who's the bitch crying?
Nobody
crying.
said who's the bitch
Yeah,
crying.
they did when you were crying a little
lot
bit.
of people.
To finish off with...
he's finishing you off, dude.
No, I'm not finishing you off, but I'm just to finish the things to say to you, Hank, is, you know, you're an honorable man. It was an honor to meet you. It was an honor to deal with you, and I hope to God you can accept my apologies because, yes, I am nuts. Yes, I am crazy.
Yes, you are.
And I do need the top notch when it comes to agents, and you are it.
All right, well, apology accepted. And, you know, I feel, you know, listen, I got to get back in the restaurant here. Sharon's waiting for me. But I think we need to move forward. You know, I think let's just all move forward. Let's just put the bad stuff behind us, and let's all try and, you know, realize that this group is looking out for each other and no one else.
Hank Greenberg, super agent. Hank Greenberg,
again,
everybody.
Have fun in Chi-Town, my town.
It's called Windy City if you want to act like you know things about the town.
City of Broken Shoulders. He's gone.
Wow, that's the way agents do it. They just 1 minute they're there and the next minute they're gone.
Yeah,
amazing.
Do we have to hit this to unplug it?
To get things moving, maybe to change the pace just for a second, I think it's time once again for the $10 shout-out.
$10 shout-out!
All right, now today we have one shout-out. Mo, would you like to read this? Or
Sure, I'll read it.
All right, go right ahead. Here you go.
Whoa. Enclosed is $20 for a couple of shout-outs. First off, I would like to give a shout-out to Saul Steinbergowitz Greenbaum's knee.
Oh, that's right.
Perry fucked it up, and I hope his knee is doing as well as Terrifying Tim's skateboard company. Hope you do it better, Saul. Secondly, I would like to give a shout-out to Terrifying Tim. Ooh, ooh. His decks are awesome and don't try to sue you when you don't land a trick. Big 3. And this is from Mason Bastami from Sycamore Drive in Decatur, Georgia.
Wow. Sounds like an Italian guy.
Thanks, Mr. Bastami.
Well, thank you for the $20. Mole and I can use that money. You know, if you want to get in touch with me personally, you can find me on Facebook at Don Barris on Facebook. Mole, how can we get you on Facebook?
You can get me on Facebook, too.
At
Walter Molinski. And that's also where I'm taking Mole Inventions. Mole Inventions, those are inventions. If you have any ideas for inventions, you tell me your idea for an invention, and I'll send you money.
By the way, thank you very much for the Dom blocker.
Yeah, damn blockers.
They sent me the prototype of the Dom blockers, and they look fantastic. I'll put that up.
Those are printed on 3D printers.
Yeah, I'll put that on on the website. And, of course, if you want to get in touch with Perry, it's Perry F. Caravello, and that's K-A-R.
C-A-R as in car, A-V as in Victor, E-double-L-O.
Tim Perpedic, don't forget him. Also, I should say this, and I just want to make a quick thing, and then we'll get on with this. For a shout-out, on April 18th in Los Angeles at the world-famous Comedy Store, it's the return of the Ding Dong Show, and you can reach us at Ding Dong Show on Facebook. And the reason I mention that is because we need to get people there. There are people, this Dean Gelber guy, he runs Dean Cuisine, and he's a general manager there. Good guy, he let us back, but what is happening here is we need to get people because they've decided that they want to start making money at the Comedy Store. So if you're in Los Angeles, 10 p.m. at the world-famous Comedy Store, I'd like to have everybody come down. And you know what? If I don't throw Perry out of the show, maybe Perry, maybe you can come down and sing a song.
I can't perform.
What are you going to do? What would you perform?
Spaghetti joke? Spaghetti joke?
You do the spaghetti?
Maybe that, too.
The Randy Callahan story is always funny.
Yeah, but that's 1992. That's
yeah,
almost
okay,
20
forget
years,
that.
man.
But I'm just saying, maybe
classic routine.
It is.
It's still.
All right, so maybe even the Scaremaster will be down there. Anything you want to shout out?
Well, can I tell you something?
Shoot.
Speaking of nice things, can I show you some of the wonderful motivations that were sent to me this week?
I would love.
I have a couple of them.
Okay.
These are some motivations that people sent in. And, okay.
Now, if you're unfamiliar, what Mole is doing, if you're an inventor and you don't know where to go, get in touch with Mole, because I'll tell you this. I got $20,000 for my Dom blockers, which are, if your drink starts to sweat, these will go underneath the drink between the table and the glass.
And, yeah, they go right in there. They're damn blockers.
And nothing will get on the table then. All right, what do you got today?
Okay, so this is... You know when stuff gets in your ear and it gets dirty?
Yeah.
This guy sent me this thing. It's a stick with cotton on the end of it that you
Those
put
are
in.
Q-tips.
No,
Q-tips you can't put in your ear.
No,
it says it right on the box.
They're called like cotton sticks. Cotton sticks. $1,200 for research and development. Look at this.
He got $1,200?
$1,200, yeah.
Okay, go on.
This guy figured out a way to make your cans of beer, when they get cold, it goes around there. Look at it. It's like rubber, and it goes around the beer
a lot
can.
Of people that
what does he call that?
He called it like a beer can colder holder.
Colder holder?
There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. How much money did you give that guy?
I've got several friends that have.
$850.
You know when you're running around and you're playing sports and you're sweating real bad?
Absolutely.
You put these on your head, and they're perspiration soaker uppers.
I have no hair, so I have nothing. And
It would
that would be
catch it.
perfect.
Catch it.
Oh, that's a great idea. How much did you give that guy?
$1,150.
Okay.
This is, how when you brush your teeth, you have to go up and down, up and down, up and down.
Oh.
With the toothbrush? This is it's called an electriconal toothbrush.
Yeah.
And how much did you give the guy for inventing
That was like $3,500 because it's electrical. This is okay. You know how you can only get orange juice in like a carton or in a gallon thing?
Yeah.
This guy figured out a way that you could cut oranges in half and you squeeze them on this thing and you make the orange juice. You can just make it.
So wait a second. Instead of going to the store and buying like a container with the orange juice in
You
it,
just cut the orange. And
Dude,
you make,
there's so many people that have those.
Right.
how much
It's
did you give
hilarious.
this?
This guy, it's a 2-piece thing. So that was, I think it was $1,400, $700 each piece.
Well,
'Cause
I
the
gotta
other
say
piece,
this.
That's an orangizer. Wait, I have one more.
Orange geyser?
Orangizer. Okay.
Okay.
You know water, right?
Love water.
Water. You know what happens when you freeze water?
Ice cubes.
It turns into ice. But where do you get those ice cubes? At the store. No, you don't have to. You can put the water into this. Put that into a freezer.
So you put the ice in here?
Put the water in there.
Then how does it become ice then?
You put it in the freezer and then you take it out.
How much?
It's an ice making sheet. Ice making sheet.
So how much is this? How much
That
did you give
was
the guy
expensive because it's a whole thing. You
making
can start a business with that.
Ice trays.
That was $4,170.
So the point is, if you are an inventor, get in touch with Mole at 7510 Sunset Boulevard, number 153.
Send all your Molinski ideas, and I will send
he
you
will give
cash.
you money.
Excuse me, folks.
One thing, we're not done with this. And so the last thing, if you do want to get a shout out, a $10 shout out, you want to get some money for an invention, it's at 7510 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Hollywood, California, 90046. And so once again, that's another $10 shout out.
$10 shout out.
You keep going, ooh, like you're hurting, Perry.
It sounds erotic.
Yeah, it really does. I'll bet you there's a lot of
Why don't you rub
girls.
his shoulder a little bit?
Oh, there's another call. Who's this? Hi, who's the caller? Go ahead.
Hello?
Who's this?
Carrie?
Carrie.
Oh, hi, Carrie. How are
Hey,
you?
Carrie, on your wayward son.
Hey.
Hi, honey.
Hey, listen,
Hey,
I should just
baby.
say, now, if you're not familiar with Carrie, she lives in Wisconsin, and at one point, I don't know what's going on, but she had gotten in touch with Perry, and she said that she's going to come here and take care of Perry, and Perry has actually said many times that he plans on marrying her. And I think, first of all, I think he'd be a great stepdad for your 2 adopted kids and your 1 child. I think that would be wonderful. So anyway, that's Carrie. Now today Carrie called me, and she kind of convinced me that I should let Perry do the show today. Now, I made a promise to you that I would not talk to Perry on the way here, and I didn't. At one point, it got a little crazy, but I think we got through that. Right, Perry? In the car right over here.
There's something in addition to that.
What?
The amount of money that I'm supposed to be getting paid.
What did I tell you? You just broke the rule again.
Carrie.
You just broke the rule again. You don't listen to rules. You think you can do it? You broke the fucking the contract that you had us sign by threatening to sue. Now, Carrie, what's going on with you? Now, you're calling in here today.
Yes.
And why did you decide to call? What's going on?
Well, we need to fix some things here. And
with me?
Well, we need to fulfill our obligations.
Are you talking to Perry?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes.
Talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Fulfill what obligation?
Well,
What did I not do?
You're obligated to stick with us for a while. And, you were...
I'm obligated to stick with you for life.
Oh, me.
That's one obligation.
you should propose marriage to her then, right on the air.
Marry the nice girl.
Marry her.
Marry the ice cream girl?
That's very funny.
Is that what he said?
Is that the sense of humor you have? Let me see if I get what you're saying here, Carrie. You're talking about the project that he made a commitment to, that he has a couple shows before he goes in for an operation, that he might be out for a couple months.
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I kind of feel the same way. But you know what, Perry? I don't know if I can ever work with you again. I don't know if I can ever work with you again. And I don't know...
Why not?
Because Perry is a piece of fucking shit.
Oh,
All right, let me try it again. Let me try it again. He's not a good guy. He's blaming me for what's going on the internet, which I had nothing to do with. I tried to protect him. When the guy got in touch with me and said, "Oh, hey, I'm playing with Perry. You want to hey, what do you want me to do?" I told Perry, "Hey, look, there's a guy that's fucking with you. Please drop him from your Facebook page." This is where he exploded on me.
He's never
Oh, really? Really?
fucked with me at all.
Really?
Not on my page.
Yes, he has.
I never saw him fucking with
Okay,
me.
I deleted
I
it.
see
I deleted it.
I see your Detroit
deleted it.
girlfriend, Crystal Diamond, always fucking me around.
I have no. That's not my girlfriend. I have nothing to do with Crystal
because
Diamond.
she's from Detroit.
All right.
that's why
Well, I
she's-
don't know. I haven't been to Detroit in 25 years.
Can I ask Carrie a question?
Sure. Go ahead.
Hey, Carrie, you ever go to Hot Laps Motorsports Bar in Manitowoc?
Yes.
Awesome, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Happy
I
hour.
love it. Best freaking brats around.
Thank you.
Amen, brother.
Now, Carrie, I today before I came here, I checked out some pictures on Facebook, and I must say this. First of all, it's unbelievable how sweet you are. First, I see that you adopted 2 children. Where did you adopt?
Ethiopia.
Is it Ethiopia?
Yes,
Ethiopia. Yeah.
What? You are an angel, and
She's
you
an
have
angel
you have
and
a
a half
son or
an
you have
angel.
a son or a daughter on your own.
2 boys.
2 boys,
I have
dude.
one boy. I have one boy, an older son, Zach, and I have my 2 little twins from Africa.
So you have 3
She's got
children.
3 boys.
3.
Wow.
Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti.
Now here, usually now you're a single mother, correct?
Right.
Now here's usually you see a single mother with 3 kids, and they're usually toadstools, not very attractive people at all. May I say this? I saw some of your pictures. You are beautiful. You got that little tattoo. You're just a sauce pot.
Are you trying to hit on my girl?
Thank you, baby.
I'm going to make you a deal.
All right.
What's the deal?
What's
If
the
Perry
deal?
drops out of this show, I wouldn't mind having sex with you.
Motherfucker.
You do have beautiful blue eyes.
Thank you.
Motherfucker.
And I did hear rumors about what's in your pants.
The rumors are
Motherfucker.
true. All right,
I
Perry.
heard
Pay me now,
rumors.
then.
No, Perry. If you
I heard
quit,
rumors.
I'm not going to do anything. But I'm going to tell you this: if you fuck with me anymore, and I don't mean to say this in a dirty way, but Carrie, I'd love to make love with you.
Aw, that's sweet.
Okay, so with that in mind, Perry, I'm tired of you fucking with me.
Carrie, what did I say to you that this prick would do to me?
What have I done?
He would
What
fucking
have I
flirt
done?
with you and pick up on you. Now,
Yeah,
Whitney.
and now she's
Whitney!
ready to go. Now she's ready to go. She's ready to make love to me. Now I'm
time
going to
he
make you a
does it
deal,
too.
Carrie.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. If Perry changes, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I will respect Perry's wishes and not make love to you. I won't even flirt with you.
Okay.
Okay? But
That'd be nice.
if Perry leaves the show or he gives me any more shit, I'll either come to Green Bay or I'll fly you out here for a weekend like you'll never forget.
Promise?
Yeah, I promise.
All right.
Okay.
Sick bastard.
It's
I'm a
deal,
sick
baby.
bastard. Okay. Now the only
What's
reason I say that, Carrie, is I think that you're a very nice person and I want to see you happy. And all Perry does is cause me grief.
I cause you grief.
So I am telling you this. If you cross me again, I'm going to fuck your fiance, Perry. Okay. Now, what else did you want to say to
Is that on wedding night or before?
I wouldn't mind doing it at the reception. I'm joking.
This is like guy talk.
It is like guy talk, but we're not talking guy talk. You are a mental retard. You know that?
Gotta break those kneecaps.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Hit me. Because you know what? That would give me every reason to beat the fuck out of you. And I don't know if you could tell. I'm a little disappointed in you today. Is there anything that you could say to this guy that might make him understand that I'm not against him? I'm not the guy trying to drag him down. Is there anything you could tell him?
I have already told him everything that I possibly could.
There's nothing left inside of me.
That's fucking hilarious.
What's fucking hilarious?
There's nothing left inside of me. Oh, you.
I love your little laugh. I got to tell you the truth. I love your laugh. I love your laugh. Let me ask you this.
I apologize.
At night, what do you do?
Pardon?
What do you do at night?
What do I do at night?
Yeah. Perry, stop. I'm just talking.
Yeah, she
Like-
turns on that lawnmower vibrator.
Oh, that's what a pig you are.
Perry, I'm a lady.
Oh, excuse me, sweetheart.
Hey, if some night that I'm kind of lonely, would it be cool if I gave you a call and we could do a little phone sex?
Phone sex?
Oh,
Absolutely. I love phone sex.
do you really?
I do.
What are you wearing right now?
It's so hot.
This is turning into guy talk.
What are you wearing right now?
What am I right now? I'm wearing boxers, knee socks, and a wife beater.
It's so Green Bay.
Oh, wow. That does sound pretty hot.
Do you have a thong underneath the boxers?
I just have my boxers on.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
just my boxers, knee socks, and a wife beater. That's it.
Is your
Where's
hair
the
up?
boys? Where are the
I have
boys?
ponytails.
You
in
have a
right now.
ponytail? Oh, I love
Where are
the
the boys?
ponytail.
The boys are gone.
Okay,
I'm
Perry,
all alone.
Perry. Who gives a shit about the kids for a second? Let me
As
ask you
long
this.
as the
Perry, let me just talk for 1 second.
Yeah, you're getting all turned on.
Yeah, and we're veering dangerously close in the guy talk.
Do you like to have your hair pulled?
I love having my hair pulled.
Oh, and you know what? I love pulling
He's
hair.
moving in on your girl, Perry.
And you're moving in on
But you know what? Let me just say this, Carrie. I will be more than willing to stay away if Perry's honest with me. Now, you see, Perry hurt me deeply. Because
How did I hurt you deeply?
I'll tell you why. You want to know why you hurt me deeply? Do you see the crew right there? Look at Brian. You think Brian makes any money besides here? Brian's a moron.
Where does he get those clothes then?
His mommy and daddy pay for him. He doesn't. All right. These people you put out of work. There was a guy that drove.
I put them out of work.
He drove all the way from Long Beach to come here. I canceled the show. He drove all the way back with no paycheck. Why? Because of dumb Perry. You don't care about anybody. It takes a lot to put on this show.
Why is it that...
It takes. Wait a minute. Listen to me, Perry. In all honesty, Carrie, do you mind if I talk to him for just a second?
No, go ahead.
Oh, God, I like the way you say that. Say, no, go ahead again.
Go ahead.
All right, but say it like you really mean it.
Carrie.
Say it like
you
really...
fucking cheat on me.
Shut up!
You fucking prick.
You call me a prick?
No, he called me a prick.
I called Don a prick.
Did he yell at you today at all? Because it seemed like he was yelling at everybody.
Oh, thank you.
He was a little bit angry. He told me to freeze.
To freeze?
He said to F you and freeze my effing ass off in Green Bay. But it's all good now.
I said that.
Whoa. Can I just say this?
I said I would send her back if she cheated on if she fucked you behind my back.
I would
go back home.
It wouldn't be behind your back.
I would be right in front of me. What?
No, it wouldn't be in front of you. I don't want you around me when I'm making love to ladies. But what I'd like to do, I definitely let you know I'm doing it.
Videotape it and then send me the tape.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't disrespect Carrie that way.
You're
disrespecting me.
No, thank you.
By having intimate relations with her
because you
on
know
this
what?
fucking
Because
program.
you know what? I tried calling you today to find out what's going on. And what'd you do? You wouldn't even answer the phone.
I lost the fucking phone.
We had a bunch of people that had to wait for your stupid fucking ass to see what's going on today because you're a self-centered cocksucker. So here's the deal, Carrie, and I'm not trying to be a dick about this.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you one thing. You know, I may use you to get Perry upset, but the way I'll use you is a way you'll never forget.
Really?
Okay, well, listen, I want to thank Carrie for calling in today.
Really?
Yeah. Well, listen, anything you want to say to Perry before we hang up?
I think I'm good.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
All right.
And you know what? I'll talk to you later, too.
Bye, baby.
Oh,
which one of you guys is she talking to?
I think me. Bye, Carrie.
Bye, baby or babies. And if you're calling him baby.
What do you have to offer her, Perry?
What do I have to offer her?
How about he's Italian?
What does he do to make up for being Italian?
Okay,
How
plenty
does
of
he bring it
stuff.
up?
Plenty of stuff. He's got that hat. He's got those glasses. He's got that collar with that jacket that makes him look like a priest.
You do look a priest.
Fucking asshole.
Who's an asshole?
You.
No,
what did I say?
What did he
I'm
say?
not a fucking priest.
He said you look like a priest.
He's black and then white.
Yeah, you do look like a priest.
Whatever.
From The Exorcist. That might be something in Walt.
Tommy Pisco. Tommy,
Well, Carrie, can I tell you this? This was one of the nicest calls I've had in a long time here. So thank you.
Sweetie.
Do you want to say goodbye to Perry and Mole?
Bye, Perry. Bye, Mole.
All right, bye.
Yeah. Ciao.
All right. That was Carrie.
That was intense.
That was intense, but very sexy.
She likes you, Dan.
But you know what? I'll make a deal. I will never talk to her again if Perry's nice to me.
I'll be nice.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. We have another call. I can tell who this one's going to be.
Saul Steinberger at Greenbaum.
No. He is a guy that we know
JQA.
because he was the producer of the movie Windy City Heat.
Oh.
He's called just about every week here. It's time once again. Hey, who's on the line? Is that you?
Hello, all, and a fine how do you do? Do you know who it is?
It's John
Mr. Adams, how are you?
And can I get a what?
What?
I didn't hear Perry. Perry, can I get a what?
What?
Anywho, listen to me for a moment, gents. Mole, I am quite amazed by your mole invention.
Oh, thanks.
In fact, I'd like to give you one myself. Would that be all right?
Sure, what do you got?
Well, here's what it is. It's a sponge stapled to a yardstick that is perfect to apply sunblock onto one's thonged bottom.
I like it. You need money?
Oh, Lord, no, I don't need money. I just thought I'd throw it out there.
It's no Don Blocker, that's for sure.
True, Mr. Barnes. True. They can't all be Don blockers, can they?
No, they cannot.
How about it being a cock
Now,
blocker?
listen, I was going to tell a joke, but I heard Perry doesn't like them.
What?
You said last
Perry,
week.
you don't like my joke?
I think they're kind of funny.
Well, wait a moment. Perry, I heard you say you knew the punchlines to my jokes.
No,
Last week
no.
you did. Yes, you did.
Well, all right, listen to this.
maybe
Listen to this.
one.
Listen. I'll tell the joke, and Perry, I'll give you the opportunity to finish me off. Oh, I like the way that sounds. Here we go. Are we ready?
Okay, go
What
ahead.
is a cannibal's favorite game? Go ahead, I'll
It's a
wait.
cannibal's favorite game?
Cannibal's favorite game?
Waiting.
You know
Cannibal's favorite game.
I don't know it.
5, 4,
Do you know
3, 2.
Swallow the leader!
Once again, Mo, you nailed it like a finished carpenter. Good day, all.
See you later,
Cheers,
Mr. Adams. That was
Adams.
excellent. Wow. That was one of his better calls. And you blew it again. Last week you were all over him. Those are stupid jokes. I know all the punchlines. He gave you one and you fucked it up.
Because I don't know it.
Okay, well, you fucked it up. True or false?
I said I don't know it.
You know
doesn't
what?
mean that I fucked it up.
You know what's like crazy? I sit here.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah. But I sit here.
I don't feel good. That's
I don't
crazy.
I don't feel good either.
Yeah, you don't have a broken neck.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I had to put up with some shit from a douchebag that has a broken neck.
Well, you know what?
We're
Making a little bit light of. We're making a little bit light of the fact that Perry's got a broken neck.
And on May 4th, he goes in for the open neck surgery, and could possibly die. Well, you could.
I'm not gonna die.
You could.
No.
He's going to be okay. But you know what? When I was
stronger than ever.
You're going to be fine. It's a complicated surgery. I'll tell you something. When I was in residency, my first solo procedure was spinal surgery.
Oh.
A 16-year-old girl. At the end, after 13 hours, I was closing her up, and I accidentally ripped her familial sac. You know what that is?
No, I don't.
It's right at the base of the spine.
Oh.
It's where all the nerves come together, membranes, sinus tissue, and it ripped open. Nerves are spilling out like angel hair pasta.
Where did you get this info from?
He was a doctor before. Just let
He
him
was
go
not
on.
a doctor.
Yes, he
Spinal
was.
fluids falling out everywhere, and I just froze because I knew if I didn't act, and if I didn't get those nerves back in that sack and sew it up, the last 13 hours were for nothing.
Wow. That's unbelievable. Are you all right, Mo?
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. It's just tough to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, I confronted my fear and stuff.
Dr. Walter Molinski, everybody. Are you all right?
Dr. Walter Molinski.
I look at you, and I ask you an honest-to-God question.
Wow.
Why would you turn against me ever? Why would you turn against this show, the best thing you have going in your life? Why? Look at me. Don't look away. Why?
Do you know the misery that I'm going through with this neck problem?
Yeah, I do. But do you know what I've been trying to do for you? Do you know what Mole's been trying to do for you? What we've been trying to do is, like, once you get out of your surgery, that you come back to something where we can make money. We have almost 100 orders for shirts. We try to put money in your pocket.
Thank you.
Why would you do this to us? Why?
100 shirts.
Yeah. And we're going to be able to sell these to these people. All I can think about is right now it's just three guys sitting around talking
Worrying about the
shirts
ladies.
and the ladies. It's time once again for a little guy talk.
Guy talk.
Oh, yeah. It's guy talk. I'm gonna talk about the ladies. Guy talk.
Now, Perry, do you know how happy I was when you talked about Carrie and Carrie coming out to help you and all that? She's a beautiful, beautiful girl.
That's right. And now you're flirting with her, and you're
Perry?
probably gonna.
No, I won't do that. if you cross me again, I'm going to fly her out here, and I'm going to fuck her so she will never have anything to do with you again. Do you understand me? Can I just say one thing that's a little aggravating?
What's going on, Dan?
As we're talking guy talk,
yep.
I'm seeing Brian eating fucking munchos in there, and it's we're talking
They're
guy
delicious.
talk.
They're delicious.
They are delicious.
You said before you didn't ever have a muncho before.
Yeah, I didn't know. I have
delicious.
had
Brian, I know. Munchos come in a metallic orange thing. They're unlike other potato chips. Pringles can kiss Muncho's ass.
Listen to the crunch.
Do it. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, but we're in the middle of guy talk, and I don't want to see you eating while we're into guy talk.
Just a couple guys sitting around talking about potato chips.
And the ladies.
And T-shirts.
Now, Perry, you've heard from other women that I'm an excellent lover. You know that. Right?
Yeah.
Perry, why do you think he's such an excellent lover?
I don't have to answer that.
Why don't you?
Just guy talk.
It's guy talk.
Because you're in comparison with with Ron Jeremy.
Well, that's part of it. I have a huge cock. Yes, I do.
And I'm not going to deny it.
But you know what? You know what? You know what the girls love? The blue eyes.
That's true.
They melt in my arms with the blue eyes.
That's true.
So I'm saying to you, here's what I'm going to do. Here's the thing I'm going to say. I'm going to give you one last chance to stop being a fucking asshole. This is your last chance. And since I can't get you on the phone when we're in the middle of the fight, I want you to remember this.
Ouch.
All right, stop moving your arms. By the way, if I may say something, I know we're in the middle of guy talk where it's three guys talking about the ladies, T-shirts, and potato chips. But I want to say this. I feel bad about your shoulder. I feel bad about your neck.
Why don't you rub his back?
That's funny, Mo. That is funny stuff. But I don't want you fucking with this show anymore. You have everything to win on this show. You got to stop being insane. Because here's what I'm going to do. The next time you fuck up, I'm flying Carrie out here. And you know what I'm going to do to Carrie?
You're going to fuck her like crazy.
I'm going to make love to her. I'm going to make her I'm going to make her think there's no other man on this planet. Now, and then, I'm going to have people watch you. And if you get close to another girl, I'll fuck her. I promise you, Perry.
What if he tries to eat potato chips or get a T-shirt?
No, you can have the potato chips and T-shirts. I don't want to do that to you, Perry. I don't want to do that to you. Okay? All right, Perry, because I want you married. I think you would be an excellent dad. And like Mole said before, I think your daughter needs a little brother or sister. And I'd love I'd love to see that. Perry, do you really think I'm your enemy?
No.
Do you think Mole's your enemy?
No.
Mole, are you his enemy?
No.
Let me ask you this.
Shoot.
Then why do we have all these other fucking motherfucking cocksucking sick fucking fans online?
Okay, because
that's what happens, man.
Because you're a celebrity. And you know what? It's like I tried to tell you before. These guys are crazy. But
they all want to be part of Windy City too.
Exactly. And what they're doing is they're sending stuff.
They're out to fuck with me.
Because I said, don't worry about it.
And it was like
Perry,
she was
listen to me.
About...
Listen to me. What it is this. These people fuck with you, but it's great. And you should respond because then they play and it's an active thing between the fan and the celebrity.
You know what? Can I just say something?
Sure, Mo.
Dan's right. They mess with you because you're a celebrity. Now imagine if you were, if you talk about people who get messed with and you look at those magazines, and imagine if you were that,
Go ahead, say it, Mo.
Who that lady go in that movie? Oh, man.
By the way, I should tell you this.
She's famous.
Can I say this?
Charlie Sheen?
Say that line again.
Who that lady go in that movie?
Guess who just registered that and now owns that phrase?
Who's that?
Me.
You did?
Yep. So we're going to be selling T-shirts that say...
Who that lady go in that movie?
Say it again.
Who that lady go in that movie?
So if you want a Big 3 T-shirt or a...
Who that lady go in that movie?
You can order it at 7510
What's her
Sunset
name?
Boulevard, number 1.
Whatever.
She's
53,
famous.
Hollywood Boulevard, zip code 90046. So we're selling T-shirts. I want you to have some money. I want you to have a girl.
Thank you.
I don't want to have to fuck all your women. I don't. but I enjoy making love.
I enjoy making love, too.
But the passion I get is pissing you off.
I see that.
Okay. Do you want me to continue?
That's why you did that with Jennifer, isn't it, you motherfucker?
Yeah.
Oh.
She was good.
Oh, I know she's good.
You know, when
I know she's good.
I first put the penis in, her muscles started to contract around my penis.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, all right. Anyway, she liked it, but I never did it again. You know why? Because you fucked with me. Please don't fuck with me anymore, Perry. I want to be your friend. Don't you think it's better to be my friend than my enemy?
Yeah.
Okay, put her there. Put her there. And Perry, don't you want me to be there in the hospital? Don't you want me?
No. I want nobody at the hospital.
Well, I got some good news because we've arranged it at the hospital that the crew and the Big Three cast, we're going to be doing podcasts from your hospital room.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock?
Sandra Bullock.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine if you were her.
Good point. You know what?
I wouldn't mind being in the shoes of her ex-husband.
Well, because he's getting a lot of crazy.
He's got not only that, he's got a great business. He's got good income.
And people love him. People really respect and love him.
Speaking of business, your agent, while I was working with you, I don't know if he's going to be working with you anymore. You know, he came up and he put a provision into your contract that gives you 60 seconds to talk about anything you want, pushing your skateboards or anything else. It's what we call it is 60 seconds with Perry. Go!
Fuck, what was that?
I'm in the bathroom.
Scary Perry Skateboards at www.scaryperryproductions.com/skateboards. Order one of any 4 decks online. That's scaryperryproductions.com/skateboards. Or you could just write yourself wrong, right? Write Perry F. Caravello, a money order only. That's Perry, P as in Peter, E-R-R-Y, F as in Frank, and C-A-R-A, V as in Victor, E-L-L-O, Caravello. Mail that money order for $60, it's $59.99 plus $15 shipping and handling to P.O. Box number 9, Canoga Park, California, 91305. To see all the decks, go online.
Stop! All right. Hey, by the way, did we ever do the closing theme for Guy Talk? Well, then that's another episode of Guy Talk.
Oh, yeah. It's Guy Talk. Ooh.
Well,
you know what?
What?
I got to say something to you.
Shoot.
You're bad.
I can be very bad.
You're bad. You're so fucking bad. You're real fucking bad.
Yes, I am. Mole, you just ran into the door.
Duh.
Mole, you okay?
Yeah.
What happened?
Twizzler?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Mole, you just ran into the glass door.
No, I just wanted to thank you.
Why do you say that I'm bad, Perry?
No, we back on this.
Yeah, well, he said that I'm bad. Why do you think I'm bad?
You're like Michael Jackson.
You know it.
I don't understand what
You're
you mean by that.
bad. You're bad. So bad.
Why do you say that?
You call him Michael Jackson, but you're the one who was trafficking child pornography.
Yeah.
What?
You remember that picture?
I do. And I remember
One picture on my cell phone that was sent to me.
That's all it
and I
takes.
remember my daughter Donna was here. He tried to kiss her, and I had to stop
On the
that.
fucking top of the head.
Yeah,
First
that
thing
again.
that you think of.
Don't ever. No, I don't think of that. I saw your fucking look in your eye. I'm gonna fuck Carrie so hard. Stop it, Perry. Stop it.
Hey, we still got to do Mole Play, and we
Yeah.
still got to do Perry's Corner.
I know. All right, well, listen.
We're already doing Perry's Corner.
No, we're not doing Perry's Corner
This
yet.
is Perry's Corner.
No, we're not. Okay, you know what? I got to tell you this. Let us do maybe the best thing on the airwaves today. I'm talking not only the podcast, I'm talking radio, television, movies. Best little segment ever. It's time once again for Mole Play.
Mole play, let's play mole play. Mole play, let's play mole play. Mole play!
Now, if you're new to the podcast and you've never heard Mole Play before, Mole Play is an improv game that we play here. Now, this is where Mole...
Me!
That's right. We'll set up some kind of scenario. He'll set the cast. He'll direct our scene. And now, Mole, what will we be doing today on Mole Play?
Okay, on today's Mole Play, we are going to be highlighting a huge drama that's unfolding as we speak in Washington, D.C. Behind closed doors, the Republicans and Democrats are trying to hammer out a budget so as to stop a shutdown of the United States government. Ladies and gentlemen, Mole Play takes you behind closed doors, where we see Perry, House Speaker John Boehner, and Dan, the President of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama, will now talk to each other and iron out their differences, laying out the exact strategic differences that they have over this fiscal budget and what it's going to take to prevent a complete shutdown of the United States government. We start with you, John Boehner.
Where do we go? Where do we go with this?
Well, Mr. Boehner, as the President of the United States, I'd like to talk to you about maybe mistakes that you are making. Number one, I'm going to tell you this. I met your wife recently. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't vote the way that I want you to vote, I'm going to fuck your wife and make love to her like she's never made love to anyone.
Oh, really?
Before. Yeah, really.
John Boehner starts crying like he always cries. Then John Boehner looks into President Obama's eyes.
What are you looking at?
He knows that Obama's a lot smarter than he is. A lot more stable.
Huh? Yeah, a lot more stable. And look at the blue eyes that I have. You know how your wife's going to love that as I'm looking up from between her legs into her eyes.
John Boehner can't stop crying. They can't see it, dude. It's a podcast. President Obama slaps him across the face and tells him to be a man.
Be a man!
Slaps him again. He pinches him on the leg.
You stupid asshole. Oh, I'm going to punch your fucking
John
head
Boehner
for what
wants
you did
to kick
Oh,
Obama.
go on, kick me. Kick me.
Obama dares him to kick him.
I dare you, you piece
Obama
of shit.
grabs Boehner's leg and pinches it.
Grab my fucking cock!
Oh, Boehner jumps up and grabs his own penis.
Why would you do that, you...
The two hug and realize they're more alike than they even know.
Yeah, right.
Come here, Boehner. Come here.
No,
they're going to iron out their differences,
Carrie,
folks. And
Carrie.
they're going to make this. There's not going to be a shutdown of this government. No way, baby. Just like the Big Three podcast. This thing's going to go on and on. A dysfunctional fucking lunacy. A dysfunctional fucking madhouse. Yes, that's right. The Big Three podcast and the American government will continue on deep into the abyss, heading headlong into oblivion.
Oh, I would just love to punch your fucking head.
That was Mole Play.
Mole play, let's play mole play. Mole play, let's play mole play. Mole play!
You see, what I was doing was I was finding the parallels between the Big Three podcasts and the United States government.
It's an excellent thing to do.
Thank you.
Get to the music a little quicker, okay, Brian? Okay.
I think he's doing a great job.
I think he's actually doing a wonderful job. So is Katie. I'm so glad they're both here. And you know what? Another person doing a great job. We never really talk about Mary Jane.
Hey, she's terrific.
MJ
She's
does
been
a
here
great
to
job
every
all the time.
show. She's never asked me for one thing.
And she went in that terrifying car ride today.
Why was that a terrifying car ride?
It's a terrifying car ride every time we come down here.
Are you
He
serious?
scares the shit out of me every time I'm in that back seat. I'm like,
What was the scary? At what point today?
What was the scariest part?
The scariest part today.
joking.
What was the
But
scariest
say-
part today? Seriously, we're joking around, but
no,
Tell
no,
us, Scaremaster.
There's times that you get.
but
close to
today
some of the
I'm talking about
vehicles.
today.
You know your way
Let's
around the
flash
road. Which
back.
road?
Well, there was the fucking cunt that kept pulling out within her red car, and she's going like this. Go on, you can go by, and you just stopped, and you a fucking whore.
Yeah. Okay.
Where were you? Where were you? On Barham?
No.
No, we were on Sunset somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, but what was the scariest part for you?
There really wasn't one.
Really? There was nothing that you were
by
afraid
Forest
of.
Lawn? Forest Lawn?
How
How
about-
fast was he going on Forest Lawn Drive?
How about when Mole called and I turned on the music? Were you nervous there?
No. Dude, look, I've rolled a car on the racetrack. Okay?
I'm not talking about driving. I was ready to punch you in your fucking face right there.
Why were you guys so mad at each other?
I don't know.
Let Don explain that to you.
All right, because you know what? And I'll explain this real quick, and then we're going to do Perry's Corner, and we're going to get out of here. I'll tell you why I was mad at Perry. Because in my eyes, I've gone beyond the call of duty to try to keep this show together. When you called me after your mother died, crying like a little baby, I felt terrible for you.
Nothing.
All right, I know. And I told you I would try to help you get something. And I said, the first thing we have to do is get a popular podcast. Well, we're getting a popular podcast. And you want to cut that off? You want to cut that off because one day you go crazy? It's not fair. It's not fair at all. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to Mole. It's not fair to Brian, who'd rather be fucking right now. It's not fair to Katie. It's not fair to Mary Jane, who's come to every show. She works her ass off. Does she even get on the air? No. She sits there, takes pictures.
She's the camera person.
Right, but you know what? You think she's also one of the top models in the world. Do you know that?
I know.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Shoot.
You said duty.
Did I?
Call of Duty.
That's funny, Mo. Well, Perry, I'm telling you this. We're going to do, we're going to wrap this up right now. We're going to do maybe the worst thing that we do on this show. We're going to do a thing involving you. But I want you to know this. I can't take this anymore.
Okay.
And I want to know this. Are you going to continue to fuck with me? We can talk out anything. We can talk out anything at all. Look at me. We can talk about anything.
Pop culture or our personal lives.
Yeah. Right now we're talking about our personal lives instead of pop culture. Why don't you turn off the phone? Who was that? Unknown.
Then I went to your phone.
Okay. Perry, look at me. Look at me. Here, just set this down for a second. You almost lost it today. It doesn't matter. Look at me for 1 second, please.
Yes,
what are you doing?
I'm shutting it off.
Just set it down. Everybody wants to get out of here. We're an hour behind because of you.
Okay.
Now, Perry, what I'm telling you is this. We're trying to do something. I'm saying if you don't want to do this anymore, let's walk away. But if you ever do this to me again, I'm going to fuck every woman you ever come in contact with. I'll fuck relatives of yours. Okay, Perry, I'm not joking with you. I want you to know I care about you, but today was the end. I'm tired of putting Mole through shit. I'm tired of putting everybody through this shit. Now, what do you want to do? Do you want to be part of this anymore?
We're going to be number one.
Okay, then it is time for the worst segment on our show. It's time once again for Perry's Corner.
I thought he was going to say Mole's Corner.
It's Perry's Corner.
What to talk about, and that's our problems.
Okay.
Perry's Corner. I get so fed up with all this sexual harassment shit.
Do I do it?
It's not.
Do I do
it's
it?
Not
do
you
I do it? Yes or no? Does Mole do
It's
it?
his corner.
It's not you personally, you by name, but it's the way all these fucking fans, they make it look like it's you that are getting in touch with them to make it look like I'm this fucking gay guy. And then MJ gets in touch with me and she says, well, about the Roseanne Barr lawsuit with the National Enquirer. And I said to MJ, I go, look, why is the National Enquirer out of business? Because Roseanne Barr took them to the cleaners.
They're not out of business.
Just about.
No, they actually have huge circulation right now.
Maybe the biggest rag paper there is still.
So I thought they were.
No, they broke the John Edwards story.
Absolutely.
They actually became kind of respected as legitimate journalism after they broke the John Edwards story.
Gone to a completely new level. Okay, so you're completely wrong in your facts here.
Okay, well, my facts are wrong.
Okay, go ahead.
But the facts that I'm making is the fact that, Roseanne Barr isn't going to take their shit.
Okay.
And I'm not going to take anybody
Perry,
else's shit on my matter.
We'll talk about that on...
Because I'm as straight as a fucking arrow.
I know you are.
But you guys just...
But you say you guys. Wait a minute. I just want to get this out.
Okay, when I say you guys, I mean...
Yeah.
these fans of ours.
Just say those guys.
Say those guys, because we're not against you. Don't make us suffer, because we put a lot of work. Those people right back there, they put a lot of work. Mary Jane puts a lot of work.
I know she puts a lot of work.
And you know what?
You guys do.
Absolutely. You show up here, and I got some good news and I got some bad news. I'm going to give him the entire $20 from this shout out. And now the bad news. You're not getting that $1,000 that we promised you. No way in fucking hell.
What $1,000?
He tried to fucking scam us, saying that if he comes here, we give him $1,000.
Who said that?
Perry did. You're not getting $1,000 from us.
What are you talking about?
There's
from
no
who?
way in the fucking
world. I
world.
want $1,000.
We had to pay for your fucking apartment, and I'm tired of you fucking trying to weasel money out of us. If you want to be part of this, what we're going to do, we're trying to sell fucking shirts, and we're going to give you money. Don't be stupid, Perry, but don't fucking blackmail and say, I won't go to the show unless I get $1,000. You ever do that again, I'm going to eat Carrie's pussy.
Fly her out tomorrow.
Fly her out, and I'll shave her pussy hair, and I'll put it in a bag for you.
Fly her out tomorrow.
All right, I will.
And fuck her in front of me.
I'm not going to fuck her
You
in front
guys
of
are weird, man, with your stuff. I got to tell you, you're weird with your stuff.
Okay, what I'm saying is, Perry, I don't want to do that to you. Take the money. I give you money every fucking week.
Bitch.
You're the son of a bitch.
You're a fucking crooked son.
Okay, is that the end of your corner?
It's Perry's Corner.
All right, hit
it's
it.
the song.
It's Perry's Corner.
So here we are. We're at the end of a crazy show and a crazy day. Perry, do you ever want to come back again? Yes or no?
I want my money.
You're not going to get a fucking penny. Do you want to be part of this show? Yes or no? I'm done with. I'm done fucking around.
You done fucking with me.
Why don't you try to make an invention and sell it to more inventions?
No, that'd be a great idea. I told you last week to do it. I made $20,000. With my Don blocker.
Damn blockers, yeah. Are we done?
Well,
why don't you help me with my skateboards?
Because he won't.
People know skateboards, right? That's not an invention.
Yeah.
It's so is the fucking.
He's gonna waste his money. He's gonna waste his money getting in a market where Terrifying Tim dominates the skateboard market.
Terrifying Tim doesn't have a fucking website.
All right, well, anyway,
he doesn't even have a website.
He's making so much money he doesn't even need that money. Anyway,
business
for Mole,
company.
I'm Don Barris. For
He's
Perry,
got no
we are the Big
skateboard
Three.
company.
Hopefully, we'll see you next week. Put it in there, guys. Big Three. You know what? Remember, get in touch with me. Simply Don on Facebook. Walter Molinski. Perry F. Caravello. Karvel.
Caravello.
Okay, what we have is also catch me on Twitter. Simply Don 1. What's your Twitter? Hey, by the way, Perry's going to start putting out a lot of tweets. What is it called? Scary Perry.
818.
All right, so for the Big Three, hopefully we see you next time. Goodbye.